Hello friends, welcome to my channel, and in this video I will show you 5 essential tips and some tools which you can use if you are a beginner. So as a beginner you should must learn these tips and the tools. So the first thing is aligning of the objects. So if we create a document, I will use like print and the letter dimension, and this one is like align objects. For example, if we create first rectangle tool here, and we can fill this shape from here, outline we can remove from here, and now if we create another object like star tool and press and hold shift, we can make a shape like this. If you want to increase the numbers of these stars, the sides of the star, so you can press up arrow, see, and if you want to decrease you can use down arrow. We will change the color from here for this shape. Now I want to make this shape, I want to move this shape actually, sorry, in the center of this shape. So what we will do, first we select this. In Photoshop what we do, like we select this, press and hold shift, you can see these will appear here in the Illustrator. Like click here and then press and hold shift and select the object where you want to make align. But the problem is when you click here, which is horizontal align center, you can see both shapes are moving. Let me show you, Control Z. So see, both are moving, and when we click vertical align center, see, this is actual in the center, but both shapes has been moved. So to make align for this shape, in this shape, what we will do, say press and hold shift and select this object. Now this shape should not move, so we can press and hold alt. First press and hold shift and click this layer, then press and hold alt and click this layer. Now if I click here, so you can see only the star is moving, and then if I click vertical align, you can see only star will move like this. So like this properly we can use alignment, align objects. If I create ellipse tool like this, and then if I create polygon tool like this, and I will change the color of this, then select selection tool, select this, press and hold shift and select the object where you want to align, and then press and hold alt and click again. Now if you click and click, so you can see it's properly aligning the objects. So this is the first tip for the align objects. Second is clipping mask. So for that, first I will create a new document. For a new document you can use Control N, and I will create same letter, and this one is clipping object, and I will, this time I will use orientation landscape, then create. Now if you go to file and place, let me place an image like this image, press and hold alt plus shift, you can transform this object, see, from all sides it's changing the size. Now if we want to use clipping mask, Like first of all, if we create a shape with an ellipse tool like this, then select this tool and move this one, the object, the shape here on top of the image. Now select the shape, then press and hold shift and select the background, and then go to object, clipping mask and make, or simply press Ctrl plus 7 on your keyboard. So this is clipping mask, you can see. Now if you want to edit this, then go to object, clipping mask and edit contents. So you can move the content like this. Even you can reduce the size proportionally by press and hold Alt plus shift. So this is clipping mask. If you want to release, go to object, clipping mask, and click release. So this is clipping mask. The third is pen tool. Pen tool we can use to create logos. Pen tool, there are some tips and tricks we will have to follow in the pen tool. So let me show you. Control N, and this time this is pen tool, and create. So if you have selected any tool, just press P on your keyboard, the pen tool will activate it. Or if you want to select manually, you can select from here like pen tool. Now when you are creating a shape with pen tool, make sure the fill color is none and the outline color is black with stroke 1 pt. Now there are some things in pen tool you will have to remember, like how we can create a straight line. So this is called anchor point. Now you can move, this is straight. If your mouse is moving like this, you can press and hold shift. You can see Illustrator will make like horizontal or even vertical straight line. The next thing, how we can create a curve with pen tool. So you just press and hold on artboard and then move your mouse like this. Now I am moving my mouse down and you can see the curve is going on top. If I move my mouse towards upside, you can see curve is going towards downside. So this is how we can create a curve. Now next thing, like you can see, if I want to make a straight line, Illustrator will not make a straight line. So after making a curve, Illustrator will continue the curve. So to get rid of this issue, you can click on the last anchor point. Now you can see I can create a straight line or even a curve according to my requirements. Now I will create a straight line, then a curve, then on last anchor point click, and now we can just where we started on that anchor point we will click. So this is a unique shape which we have created with the pen tool. Now we can select this and then select the object, and now you can fill with color. Okay, outline, if you want to remove, you can click here and remove the outline. If you want to make a duplicate for this object which we have created with pen tool, you can press and hold Alt and drag from here. You can see my mouse like this, my hand, it's going, when this is straight we can see a line in between of them. But to get rid of this problem, you can press and hold now shift also. First press and hold Alt, drag and drop, it will create a duplicate, then press and hold shift, so it will make in the same guide, you know, same dimension, or same, you can see, you can say like same line. Now If you want to move it horizontal, flip horizontal, you can press right click, then transform and reflect. Then in reflect, if you click preview and see vertical was selected already, vertical preview, so you can see now this is flip horizontal. Then press OK. Now if you want to select both shapes, you can select first this shape, then press and hold shift and select another shape. Now both are selected. So now press and hold alt and move this both down. Now you can press and hold shift, so it will move properly, like equally down. Both are selected, so we can right click and then transform and reflect. Now this time we can select horizontal, so it will be like flip vertical, then press OK. So we have created a unique shape using the pen tool. Okay, so pen tool we can use to make logos and even for patterns. Like if I want to make a pattern, so I will select all of them and move here. Now select all of them, then press and hold alt key and move here, duplicate. Now after making a duplicate, you can use Control D in Illustrator, so it will continue your last duplicate step. Now if I select all of them, then press and hold alt and it's here, then again Control D. Okay, now you can see our pattern is going to the outside of the artboard, so we can select artboard tool, and from here like this, and from here we can increase the artboard size. So the pattern, the unique pattern is ready. You can see like this. Okay, the next thing is shape builder tool. So I will create a new document and then type shape builder tool and create. Shape builder tool is also very awesome and professional tool to create unique logos. So how we can use this tool, let me show you. For instance, if we create an ellipse tool, a circle using an ellipse tool, and then if we fill this shape with color and outline if we remove, and now if you create some other shapes like star, rounded rectangle or ellipse also. Now if I move this shape here, then if I move this shape here, if I move this shape here, and if I create one more shape like rounded rectangle. Okay, now to using shape builder tool, first we will have to check how many shapes we have. This circle, second is this, third, fourth and fifth. We have total 5 shapes. So you can select like this, press and hold left click on your mouse and select all of them. Now you can select shape builder tool from here, or just press shift plus M on your keyboard. Now press and hold alt key and you can subtract the parts of the shapes which are going outside of this circle, like this, this and this. Even this we can remove. So using this we can create, see, unique shapes. So this is the shape builder tool. The next is we have image trace. So I will use image trace. So I will use file, place, or shift control P is the keyboard shortcut key on your keyboard you can use, and then place an image like this. or if we place this image, let me place, sorry, this image. So now we will change proportionally the size of the image by press and hold Alt plus Shift, and then move this from here to there. So the image trace, you can click on window and then click image trace. So image trace we can use to convert any image into a vector. Now you can see these are pixels. So if I click on window and image trace, now from here we can select different things like 16 colors. If I select, it will take few seconds. So just wait a few seconds and this will convert this image into a professional vector, proper vector. See, so this image is now a vector. See, we can expand this vector by click on object and then click expand. So make sure object and fill both are selected and then click OK. Now if you select with selection tool, you can see everything is selected. But if you select using this tool, that is direct selection tool, select this tool or just press A on your keyboard and then select the parts in this vector like this, and if you want to delete, just press delete on your keyboard. Now select this and delete. Same thing you can select like this, delete, delete, delete. So you can use Control plus for zoom, and like this you can delete one by one all extra vectors, because we need only the vector for this girl. So one by one, now you have learned, you can delete them. So after that you will find only the vector for this girl. So that is image trace. Even if you want to change the colors of these, so you can change, like if you select this from here, you can change now. See, so this was the fifth image trace options. So in this video I have explained some essentials and essential professional tips, tricks and tools which you can use if you are a beginner. Like I explained about the alignment of the objects properly, and then I explained about the clipping mask, and then I explained how to create patterns or logos using pen tool, and which things you will have to follow when you are using pen tool. Then I explained about the shape builder tool, like how you can create unique and beautiful shapes or logos using shape builder tool. And then I explained about the image trace, like how you can create vectors of any image using image trace option. I hope that you have learned a lot in this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video, and also share the video. And if you subscribe, so you will get notified about my upcoming videos. Thank you very much, and also comment how was the also submit the comment how was the video, how is the video. Thank you very much. Thank you.